more energy.
Throughout the day, I can focus better. I can concentrate in my work.
Our church worship service lasts 45 minutes. For the last 2 years, I've not been able to stand that long. 2.5 weeks into wearing the X39 patch, the pastor said, "You can now be seated." It dawned on me at that moment that, my goodness, I've been standing this whole time, didn't realize it.
After starting using the technology for approximately 2 weeks, my pain completely disappeared.
32 years of pain gone in 3 days.
I just love the products. They just help me to feel younger and younger year after year.
Thank God for X39.
My skin become younger, softer, firmer.
It's been really, really, really amazing.
I love X39 because it really helped reduce the inflammation in my knee. I can now run again. Woohoo!
Welcome, everybody, to our Monday evening community call. I'm your co-host, Robin, along with Gregory. We get together every Monday night to really get success tips from people that have gotten to director and above, to do some corporate and live younger updates, and also sometimes some training. So this evening we get to celebrate a new director, and we just love doing that. And I want to go back to when I first heard her name, and her upline Jim and I were on the phone trying to get all kinds of things figured out, and there was all this energy going on, and he was so excited and she was so excited. So tonight I get to introduce Debbie Hawkins, and I'm going to read her bio a little bit for you because it's really wonderful. Debbie spent 38 years in the dental field. Her greatest love is sharing Jesus and building up family and friends. My passions include helping others get out of pain, feel and look their best. So sharing LifeWave and the power of the patches just came so natural. Sharing life and traveling the world with my husband, Roger, family, and spoiling our 12 grandchildren. Oh my gosh. So Debbie, you want to unmute your line and turn your camera on. There she is. Hi. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations for being a new director.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We're thrilled to have you. And, Jim has bragged about your energy since the very beginning. He goes, these ladies, they are so excited. It's gotten me excited. So you got to director. Would you share a little bit with our audience of, some success tips? What did it take to get to director? Because a lot of people want to get there. So what are some of the things you did, Debbie?
Well, first of all, I wanted to get all the different patches because I don't believe in sharing anything that doesn't work on me, because it has to be authentic. It has to be true. It has to be real, and it has to be straightforward. So I decided and said that if you get on all those patches that you've ordered, she said, you are going to feel phenomenal. Because for 1 year, I just kind of sat around. I instead of being a professional warrior, I decided God wanted me to be a prayer warrior. So I started praying, and I just felt like God said, settle down, sit down, and let's just focus on prayer. So I did that for a year, canceling just about all my other activities. And then I became so stiff. And I just noticed I was like melting into the chair. I just really became a couch potato. So when my friend texted me, Peggy Oakes, texted me and said, my 92-year-old mother, somebody put patches on the bottom of her feet, and she is not only out of bed, but she's moving around. She said she has like all this energy. I'm like, sign me up. I didn't even talk to her. I just said, send me the number to sign up. So she sends me Jim's number. I called Jim, and Jim immediately, lets me know that the call is all about me. And then he says, I'm going to get a nurse on, Anne, and she's my sister-in-law, and she's been a nurse for 45 years, and she's going to help me figure out the best way and what patches you might need. And he said, are you one to share? And I said, oh, yeah, if it works, I will be sharing it. And he said, well, then maybe you need to come in as a brand partner. So I didn't care. I would have paid. I didn't care. I just had to feel better. So I was on the energy patches, X39, X49. I didn't have any real pain. I just ached all over. I forget what else I was on. The skin patch. What? Eon. And Eon. And I felt great. Like 3 days later, my husband walks in and he goes, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm putting on my tennis shoes. I'm going to go for a walk. He said, you never go for a walk without asking me to motivate you first. And I'm like, yep, I'm going for a walk and I don't need you to go with me. I just like had all, and I ended up, signing up for a course that I was like, there's no way my mind's going to work. But Lifeway really gave me what I needed to like get my mind back focusing again and my energy back up and the want to. That's what I have to say is the want to.
Well, how exciting. I hope everyone heard. I mean, this woman, her energy is infectious. Can you tell? So I imagine when she shares with anyone, but you went from a worrier to a prayer warrior. I love that. And what happened to Debbie is she heard a story from a friend. And that's why we focus on stories so much, because you hear a story and then you think about someone that might benefit. And look what happened. Debbie not only benefited, she got started and now she's a director. So how'd you get to director? What'd you do?
I think, like you said, the excitement was so much, I couldn't stop talking about it. And then every time I saw, you just go to the grocery store and you see people hobbling around, you see that their gait isn't comfortable, you see they're just really out of shape and uncomfortable. And so if anybody would talk to me about pain, which because I was a prayer warrior, people would call me all the time and say, would you pray for me? I have a shoulder pain. And then I'd talk to them and we'd pray. And then I'd say, you know what? If you really want to get out of pain right away, I'll meet you and we can patch you and let's see if you want to talk to Ann. So I did a lot of 3-ways. Poor Ann, I think she was hearing from me every other day.
We love that.
Yes. And then after that, I have to truly say, God just kept putting them on my mind, even after they were on the patches weeks. And then I would want to call them and see how they're doing. And just when he put them on my heart, I would call them and that let them know, it's not just that you bought the patches from me and that's all there is to it. We have a connection now. And now I also realize anybody that I want on my team, I want quality people on my team. I don't want people that, are not going to stay with. I don't know how to explain it, except that if I like being with them, I want them on my team. But okay. I feel you can be more selective now because it's not like you're just selling patches. You are actually helping people get a better life.
Well, again, you said some really valuable things that I hope everyone was listening to. So keys to success, 3-way calls. The person who does the most 3-way calls wins. And look what happened. She became a director. And, you talked about building relationships. It's not just like you're not just selling patches, you're developing a relationship to help someone get more of what they want out of life. And you're being clear and specific and intentional with the qualities and characteristics you want in people on your team. That is fabulous. So any other final comments before we continue on, Debbie?
No, it's just about helping people get what they want. And most of them just want to have a enjoyable life, enjoy these later times in their life.
You know what? That's really what our business is about, is helping people get what they want. So Gregory, you want to say anything to Debbie?
I do. I just want to congratulate you, Debbie. And I've heard so many times over the last 4.5, almost 5 years, how many times have we heard people say, these patches are an answer to a prayer.
Yes, yeah.
And you epitomize it.
Yes,
Prayer warrior patching and praying, just keep on patching, keep on praying, right?
Yes.
That's so
yes.
great. That's so
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, so
And connecting with the people that you patch.
Yes.
It's getting back to them. People don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. And you show them you care by following up. Hey, how's it going? And sometimes they have to move the patches around a little bit or do something different. But we got to show them that we're really there for them. So congratulations, Debbie. That's so awesome.
What I did learn is you don't want to get on them too much. Like I had this lady on a sailboat and I was texting her every other day because I wasn't being able to like really get back with her all the time. I was doing it too much. Okay, are you sleeping better? Do you have more energy? And she'd say, nope, 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 nope. And then she finally decided to get off the patches. And then she tells my husband 2 months later, I really did have more energy and I really was sleeping. I want to get back on those patches. But she didn't realize it when it was happening.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's
Sometimes it's good to
wonderful.
not be on them to know what they're doing. So I just want to share what Anne said in the chat. The three-way master for you. Debbie's like a hummingbird going around touching lives. So proud of you and how coachable you are and have been. A huge congratulations. So thank you, Debbie. Congratulations from all of us. And we're going to move on now, but those are wonderful, wonderful, success tips on becoming a director and beyond.
Thank you so very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you on the director's call tomorrow if you can make it. Okay.
Okay. So
this is a busy week. A lot's going on. I'll be hanging out here with Robin in Montana for a couple more days, but Thursday morning, 6 a.m. I'm on a plane to Southern California, getting ready for our latest stem cell seminar and business training, and a stellar lineup of SPDs are going to be there. Lots of presidentials. We're going to have probably 400 or 500 people there. And I just want to remind everybody, there's still time for free pre-registration, but another day or two, we're going to shut down registration. And if you can still come, because there's plenty of seats in the auditorium at the college, but you won't have your own lovely pre-printed name tag. And our registration team does a fabulous job with that. So everybody's got a beautiful registration card. So, be there with us. And I think we've mentioned it a couple of times now that not only do we have our U.S. country manager, Garrett Johnson, going to be there, but we have the first public event that our new Senior Vice President of Global Sales, Ryan
Barson,
last name
Barson
is going to be there with us. So those of you who can make it there will get a firsthand chance of meeting him. And I had a lovely call. Kai Jacobson and I had a lovely call with him today. And he really gets the nature of our business, at a foundational, domestic, and international level. So he's just the right choice. The right people and the right seats on the bus, and they're filling up the bus. So let's move on to the next thing. We wanted to say heart to heart. Can you believe there's only 59 days? In 59 days, many of us will be together physically in Orlando, and hopefully, by God's grace, the rest of you will all be there with us virtually. I hope most of you can make the plunge to be there, and I want to give you a hot tip. There's a good chance that the on-site event tickets may sell out next week. This is no blowing smoke. This is no, to over motivate you. I just want to give you an inside track. So if they do sell out next week, don't say you didn't hear it. And please pass that on to your group. Probably one of the most important things you can do this week is let everybody know that there's a good chance that the on-site tickets are going to sell out next week. And that comes, from a good source. We had this discussion with Garrett Johnson, our U.S. country manager, and this is happening, folks. So, unlimited virtual seats, but there's nothing like physically being there for our heart-to-heart conference. So I really encourage everyone. Go ahead, Robin.
Yeah. Last year they sold out, but they were able to create more room in the convention center there. That's not going to happen this year. So what Gregory said is real. Reach out to your team, say, if you're on the fence, it's time to get off the fence and get the ticket secured. Okay. Back to you.
They're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
When they're gone, they're gone. Okay, so important notice for those of you that may be interested in doing anything in Korea, the company is very keen on doing it right. And I'm not going to go through this in detail with everyone, and if you want the detail, you can click on the link down here and view the entire 3-page document. But the company is really laying out the foundation. And when we officially open, they'll probably give us about 60 days notice, okay? They haven't given us that official notice. And if people do any pre-marketing, which is further defined as sending product to people over there or enrolling people over there, you're subject to suspension or maybe even termination. There are a few exuberant people, leaders over in Japan, have found that their account has been frozen, that they've been temporarily suspended because they weren't following the rules and the guidelines. So enough said on that. And if you do have anybody in Korea, let your upline SPD or upline presidential know, so we can do everything we can to support you. I just found out today from Ryan, Korea is the second largest direct selling country in the world. It's past Japan now. It's bigger than Japan. And so, this is big. US is number one, and we're getting ready to launch number 2. So I don't know if you want to say anything about that.
Why don't you tell them with what you did with LinkedIn?
Well, I got motivated today, and I'm going on LinkedIn, and and a little unfair advantage. I had a lot of people wishing me happy birthday on LinkedIn. I got hundreds of people on LinkedIn, and a lot of them wish me happy birthday. I'm saying thank you. And oh, by the way, the company, the 18-year-old MLM company I'm with is preparing to launch in Korea in a few months. Do you know anybody in Korea that might be interested? And I've already got one response. I just started this about an hour and a half ago. So, just reach out. You never know. But so that's what I'm doing.
All right. Thank you.
So let's talk about the rest of the activities in the event section. I really hope people are enjoying the power of the patch. And we've noticed since we launched liveyounger.com, there's not as many people using the webinar system, and that's okay, whatever works. We now have the InTouch app, we've got the power of the patch, and we've got the liveyounger.com. So 3 very potent and very professional places to send your prospects to. Those of you that are using the Power of Patch webinar, please let me know how you like it. Is it working? We'd love to get some success stories going. And I know a few. I know Ravel loves it and uses it, and others do. So, let us know. We love to hear your success stories, especially with the tools we create. Okay. So thank you very much. And Robin, I'll let you cover some of the next ones.
Okay, so this morning's call was it was hosted by Sunshower Rose, and she did a fabulous job, and the stories were amazing. They always are. And we are in the caring and sharing business. And when you take the time to share your stories, you change lives because you inspire other people. And we heard it from Debbie. We heard it on a call today with someone who Gregory connected with on LinkedIn from one of our other brand partners. It was a story that got them engaged. And so for those of you that shared this morning, you're welcome to share tomorrow night also, because we have 2 opportunities, once in the morning and once on the evening, Monday morning and Tuesday evening. Monday morning, we call the Miracle Call. Tuesday evening's Testimonial Tuesday. Please share your stories. And then tomorrow night, in addition to hearing your stories, we have Dr. Jeff. Everybody loves Dr. Jeff. Everybody loves every one of our practitioners. And on the Monday Morning Miracle Call this morning, someone added something that Dr. Jeff shared. If you have a problem or challenge that you have to get up in the night from your sleep to use the bathroom, you might want to try Eon on kidney 3, which is on the inside above, it's near your ankle bone. Look it up, kidney 3, one on each, because we got 2 kidneys, you can put one on each leg, and then having silent night behind the right ear. And people say they are sleeping through the night. And that is a hot tip from Dr. Jeff. So he's on tomorrow night, along with your testimonials. And then we have a treat for everybody. You get to meet our new Senior VP of Global Sales, Ryan Barson. He will be on the business version of LifeWave Connect on Wednesday. And he's going to be talking about building from event to event and so much more. So you can either go to your back office under events and click the join, or click the button here, and you will be on LifeWave Connect. It's always on the LifeWave Business Builders Facebook group also. If you miss it at the exact time, you can go back there and watch it, or you can wait till it comes out on YouTube. So there's lots of different options, but we are, like Gregory said, we've met Ryan on a few calls recently, and as I've heard, Meredith is building the dream team, the right people in the right seats on the bus, and he's one of them, and we're thrilled to have him. You want to finish it up?
Yeah, I want to just remind everyone, I've had a number of recent, comments and people saying, how do I get the reminders? We do have this texting service, and we all lead such busy lives. So it's really simple to get reminders to Live Younger chats and Live Younger Zoom. Whenever we're doing our calls, all weekly calls, we send out a reminder 1 hour before each call. And all you need to do is, that's 3 minutes.
You have to scroll down a little bit to get the number.
Text messaging service. You just input Live Younger to 406-225-6088. So I encourage you all to take advantage of that reminder service. Free benefit for our lovely Live Younger community.
And I'm going to talk about name tags for a second, and then we can go back to this Thursday. Name tags. Last year, as a gift from us to those that attended the live convention, we had name tags made for you. We're not doing that this year. And there's a lot of you that are new, and you might want to really have your own, because it shows that you're part of the Live Younger community, but also people wear them all the time, and it attracts business. Activate your stem cells. People go, what's that? So I invite you to go to our Live Younger Pro Shop and order your name tag for yourself and some of your new people, because then you will be part of the club too. Back to you about Thursday morning, honey.
Well, Thursday morning, I'm going to let you talk about it, because I'm going to be on an airplane flying to Costa Mesa. But do you want to talk about the topic for Thursday morning?
I would. We learn what's needed from you. And we've had many different opportunities in the last few weeks of realizing that there's a lot of people that join LifeWave that have never been in network marketing, multi-level marketing, relationship marketing, whatever you want to call it. Be proud of it. I am, and I never, when someone says, is this network marketing? And I proudly say, yes. Why do you ask? And a lot of people don't know that the guidelines and the policies are not something, not everybody reads 17 pages of policies and procedures. And so we're going to talk a little bit about network marketing etiquette and some of the policies that are important for everybody to know, because a lot of people just don't know, and then they get their hands slapped, and sometimes it's more than that. And we want to prevent that and help you really understand this great profession and how to be a professional in this profession. So that's Thursday morning.
Great. And I'll just make one more shout out for our new liveyounger.com information website. If you haven't checked it out, please do. We're getting great reviews on it. And it's just another tool, for your business building success. So that pretty much puts a wrap on it tonight, Robin. So thanks everyone for joining us here.
Okay, well, and a final, again, congratulations to Debbie. We love celebrating on these calls, our directors and above. There's a little few too many managers, but we love and celebrate every one of you, and we want you to put recognition on our Live Younger Facebook page. I will say one more thing, and I put a post in our Facebook group. We love to add your new brand partners to Live Younger Facebook page. That is for brand partners in our Live Younger team only. If someone's a customer or prospect, please invite them to vibrantlivingfacebook.com. vibrantlivingfb.com is for customers, prospects, and brand partners, but Live Younger Facebook group is for brand partners only, and it is required now to answer the membership questions. So when you invite your new brand partners, please let them know that they must answer the membership questions. If they don't, they won't be approved, and we want them all. So just know that our team has gotten really, really large, and we are thrilled and grateful about that. So make sure that they know to answer those membership questions, because unless we have those answers, they will be declined and they won't get to share in all the goodies that are in our Facebook group. Okay.
All righty. Thanks. Big hugs and big love to everyone. And we'll talk to you on the call tomorrow night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.